Let the games begin!
Good evening. Look, the only thing lower than the credibility of the BBC is the intelligence of its journalists. They are supposed to be fair and balanced. But sadly, they exhibit as much fairness as a Pakistani umpire and as much balance as a drunk auntie on stilettos with a dodgy hip walking a greased tightrope without an assist pole. The BBC, Rahul, is a methane-spewing landfill of lies, fraud and selectivity. How did you get so long? And every now and then, the methane self-combusts and the putrid smell is all pervasive. You must also realize that these fraudsters are the dregs of the society, unemployable. And surviving only because the clueless, bankrupt Brits are forced to throw some pennies in their piss pot. Look, you need to counter any fraud on two fronts. Expose what is being said and expose who is saying it. First, on who is saying it, and unlike the previous panelist who ranted on his opinion, I am going to give you 27 facts in 3 minutes flat, so please brace up for it. As I said, the BBC is a factory of fraud and fake news. Let me just give you a few examples out of hundreds. In 2018, BBC pulled down its report on Indian fake news because the report itself carried fake news. In 2016, it retracted its report claiming a protest march against a Syria bombing in Syria attacked an MP's house. In 2011, it apologized to Primark for a fictitious child labor Bangalore story. In 2015, it published the fake claim that India was funding MQM. In 2010, it apologized for its fake reports claiming Live Aid charity money was used in Ethiopia to buy weapons. In 2011, it retracted its fake news that a dog was stoned to death in Israel in 2015. It retracted its fake news of a Nigerian hotel serving human meat. From spurious Rwandan genocide documentary to a blatantly one-sided coverage of the recent 2020 Delhi riots, to blaming Hindu hierarchy for Muslims raping a Dalit, to claiming Kaziranga poachers were actually victims of state apartheid, to EVM hacking conspiracies, to spreading fake news about a Sikh policeman getting death threats for saving a Muslim, to calling Burhan Wari a terrorist, a rebel leader. The Beeb has done it all for the sake of propaganda. Now let me come to what is being said. Well, to begin with, these gits don't even realize that Modi has been given a clean chit by none other than the Supreme Court. And when the BBC talks of Modi being anti-minority, let me give this turnip some facts. Minorities before 2014, 20,000 skill trained, 5% with government jobs, 3 crore scholarships, 70% girls school dropout rate. Minorities after 2014 when Modi took over, 2 million skill trained, 10% with government jobs, 5 crore scholarships, free UPSC coaching, 30% girls school dropout rate. While our Muslim population is 14.2%, as many as 31.3% of homes under Awas Yojana, 33% of funds under Kisan Samman Nidhi, 36 beneficiary under Mudra Yojana have been Muslims. Pradhan Mantri Shadi Shagun scheme exclusively for Muslim girls who complete their graduation before marriage. They will get 51,000, no question asked. Housing, skilling, scholarships, government jobs. No other Prime Minister has comparatively done more for Muslims than Modi. Finally, Rahul, just 30 seconds. On the BBC's generic trope of scared minorities, here I admit it is bang on. Because in Modi's India, all we see are Dara hua Musalmans perpetrating 180 documenting hate crime attacks, lynchings, attempted lynchings against Hindus, Dalits and non-Dalits. From Jammu, where Dara hua Musalmans are shouting from the tops of mosques that they will behead Nupur Tiwari. Hubli, where Dara hua Musalmans are pouring onto streets because some Hindu photoshopped the Bhagwa flag. From Mumbai, where Dara hua Musalmans are gathering for the funeral of the terrorist Yabu Rahman. Assam, where Dara hua Musalmans are burning down a police station. All we see are Dara hua Musalmans. So the BBC is absolutely right. Modi is rifling at minorities here. The BBC stands for Big British.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to the lean the family, credit cards in the scammers.